I'm Bharat Malesha. I'm responsible for the Smart Fees business at Smartstream. So within Smart Fees, what we are doing is redefining how banks manage one of their largest cost base, which is the market-facing fees around brokerage, clearing, and exchanges, including settlement and custody fees. This being, most banks have a very limited transparency within that cost base. So the idea is that bring in automation, controls, and kind of bring that transparency into that cost base and operational controls to really drive optimization of that cost. So in the past 2 years, what we have seen is there's been a significant volatility in the market that has increased trading volumes by at least 3 times. Cost is becoming a very important factor within that. Our customers would want to measure the profitability of their executions, they want to measure the profitability of their clients and profitability of their businesses. If I was going to speak about a most recent success story, what we were talking with one of our customers and we basically engaged them with for billing. When we looked at the existing billing process versus what we could produce, we identified over $1 million just in that billing over a year's time. So there's a significant kind of requirement for transparency into that cost base to really understand what they're billing their customers. I'll give you another example of this in terms of optimization is when we look at these costs, we look at the very detailed level to understand the services that our banks are kind of acquiring. If there is duplication of those services, if there is kind of unused services that are being charged, and that creates a significant opportunity in terms of savings. So typically we have seen banks save up to anywhere between 2 to 5% of their impactable cost base in this market-facing fees. So if I look at today across our customer base, we process over $3 billion in expenses. We process over 120,000 invoices a year. And in the last 2 years, when we looked at optimization of certain banks, we have identified over $50 million in opportunity, which we have executed about 5 million in the just past 6 months. So the idea is to start looking at their own internal structure in terms of how they are managing that cost base. Is that efficient? Because most of these processes are either manual or semi-automated, but they do not have the level of detail to really drive that optimization. So where are they going to get that detail from? And that lack of SME is within the banks is kind of driving our business because we have 15 years of that subject matter experience within this space, working across multiple customers globally of global nature in different regions.